Welcome to the Global War Watch Network. Today, we're looking at a weapon that is set to completely change the game for air combat. Let's get right to it. All right, get this. The U.S. Air Force is rushing a new missile into service with one heck of a mission: to hunt down and take out the most dangerous targets inside the most heavily defended airspace on the entire planet. And yeah, it's coming to America's top warplanes, from the F-35 all the way to the brand new B21 Raider. This is a huge deal. And if you want to stay on top of critical defense tech like this, you should definitely subscribe to the channel. So why is this missile so absolutely necessary right now? Well, the big problem the Air Force is trying to solve is how to deal with what's basically a modern digital fortress, a strategy military planners call anti-access/area denial, or A2/AD for short. So what exactly is A2/AD? The easiest way to think about it is like a giant invisible dome. But it's not made of steel or anything like that. It's made of overlapping fields of radar, powerful electronic jamming, and of course, missiles. It's this huge interconnected web of threats, all working together to create a massive keep-out zone, where even our best stealth aircraft could find themselves in serious trouble. And here's what makes these zones a total nightmare to crack. The most important parts of this network are always on the move. We're talking about things like missile launchers on the back of trucks, GPS jammers that can move from place to place, and command centers that can pack up and be gone in just a few minutes. Trying to hit them is like playing a deadly, high-speed game of whack-a-mole that stretches for hundreds of miles. So how in the world do you beat a network that's constantly moving and thinking? Well, you need a weapon that's just as smart and just as fast. And the Air Force's answer is a weapon designed to be the key that breaks that bubble: Northrop Grumman's Stand-in Attack Weapon, or SiAW. And let me be clear, this is not some small side project. The Air Force is betting big on this tech. In 2023, they gave Northrop Grumman a massive $705 million contract just for development. That kind of money tells you everything you need to know about how critical they believe this weapon is for any fight in the future. Now, one of the really smart things about the SiAW program is that they're not reinventing the wheel. It's actually built on the proven, super fast design of the Navy's AARGM ER missile. Now, that weapon is a specialist. It's designed to hunt enemy radar. The Air Force is taking that rock-solid foundation and evolving it for a much, much bigger job. So if the AARGM ER is like a scalpel, the SiAW is being designed as a versatile hunter, one that can take on that entire list of mobile threats we just looked at. This whole approach just slashes the development risk and gets this weapon to the warfighter way, way faster. So let's talk about that mission. SiAW is being built from the ground up to go right for the heart of that A2/AD network. This isn't just about taking out a single raider anymore. It's about hunting down and destroying the mobile missile launchers, the jammers, and the command posts that really are the backbone of these modern defenses. This is where the name Stand-in Attack Weapon is so important, because it's a huge shift in strategy. For years, we've heard about standoff weapons, right? Fired from way outside the enemy's reach. Well, SiAW is the exact opposite. It's made for up-close and personal fighting. First, a stealth aircraft like an F-35 or the new B-21 actually flies inside the enemy's defensive bubble. Then, once it's inside, it launches the SiAW. Already deep behind enemy lines, the missile just screams towards its target at supersonic speeds, hunting on its own and destroying those critical mobile assets before they have any clue they've been found and before they have any chance to move. Okay, so a weapon this important has got to be on the front lines, right? The Air Force is making sure SiAW will be carried by its absolute best aircraft, giving the whole fleet a powerful new set of teeth. And just look at this all-star lineup. For the F-35, it's going to be carried internally, which is absolutely crucial for keeping that jet's stealth profile intact. But it's also being put on the workhorses of the fleet like the F-16 and the F-15E, and even the Navy's F-A-18. And maybe the biggest deal of all, it's planned as a day-one weapon for the new B-21 Raider stealth bomber. That gives our newest bomber the power to hunt mobile targets in the first hours of a conflict. So when you put all the pieces together, you can see this is so much more than just another missile. The SiAW is a direct answer to the defensive strategies being perfected by our biggest rivals. It's a tool made specifically to take apart the very systems they are counting on to keep American air power away. And here's a quick look at the whole ecosystem, the who's who of this program. The U.S. Air Force is the customer. They're the ones who need it. Northrop Grumman won that big contract against some tough competition from Lockheed Martin and L3 Harris. And the mission couldn't be clear: to be able to defeat the advanced, integrated air defense networks being built right now by nations like China and Russia. And all of this leads us to a really fascinating question. For decades, it seems like advanced air defenses have just been getting stronger and stronger, creating these almost untouchable fortresses. But now, as stand-in weapons like SiAW become a reality, weapons designed specifically to get inside those fortresses, it really makes you wonder, in the future, will any airspace be truly impenetrable? It's a question that is probably going to define the next chapter of air power. So what do you think about that? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for your time today. If you found this useful, please do us a favor and like, share, and subscribe to the Global Warwatch Network. And make sure to join our community on social media. We've got all the links for you down in the description. We'll see you on the next